Disrespect is not always loud. It doesn't always arrive through anger, arguments, or obvious conflict. More often, it appears quietly, in small moments, gentle shifts in tone, or behaviors that leave you feeling unsettled without knowing why. The Stoics understood this deeply. They taught that our peace is often disturbed long before we notice the disturbance, not from dramatic events, but from the unnoticed patterns we allow to repeat. Today, we'll walk through 7 gentle signs that someone may be disrupting your peace without meaning to, or without admitting it. And we'll explore calm Stoic responses that help you return to clarity, steadiness, and self-respect. Before we begin, take a breath. If you're on a journey to live with more calm, more clarity, and more emotional steadiness, consider subscribing. This space is here to support your inner peace. And stay until the final sign. It's the one that quietly reveals the true emotional distance someone has created between you and them. Sign 1. They suddenly don't hear you clearly. You speak, and they don't quite respond. Or they respond halfway, distracted, or delayed. This often isn't malice, but it can be a sign that someone has stopped giving your presence their full attention. Stoic reset. Don't rush. Repeat yourself calmly. Your steadiness gives other people permission to slow down and meet you with the same presence. Sign 2. They gently dismiss your feelings. You share something meaningful, and they brush it aside. You're fine. It's not that serious. You're overthinking. Even soft dismissals can leave you feeling unseen. Stoic reset. Honor your own experience. You don't need to defend your feelings. Simply naming them with clarity is enough. Your inner truth doesn't need external validation to be real. Sign 3. They cross small boundaries without noticing. A slight interruption. A request at an inconvenient time. A subtle push past your limits. These quiet moments matter. Stoic reset. Name the boundary without tension or apology. Tender firmness, as the Stoics practiced, is one of the highest forms of self-respect. Sign 4. Their humor becomes lightly cutting. A joke at your expense. A small remark that leaves you wondering if it meant more than it sounded like. These moments can linger in the mind. Stoic reset. Ask gently, "Can you help me understand what you meant by that?" It invites honesty without conflict. Sign 5. They no longer acknowledge your effort. They see your progress, your growth, your quiet victories, but offer no recognition. Silence can feel heavy. Stoic reset. Return to internal validation. Your journey is yours, whether someone applauds it or not. Sign 6. They shift responsibility subtly. Something goes wrong, and somehow the weight quietly shifts toward you. Not loudly, not aggressively, but enough that you feel it. Stoic reset. Stay centered in facts. Emotional neutrality is one of the gentlest forms of strength. Sign 7. The final sign. Their tone changes only with you. This is the one many people miss. Watch how someone speaks in general. Then notice how they speak to you. A softened tone for others. A sharper tone for you reveals a subtle emotional distancing. Stoic reset. Don't mirror it. Respond calmly with your natural tone. Your steadiness becomes an anchor, and anchors change more than pressure ever will. The Stoic way back to yourself. The Stoics believe that disrespect, even subtle disrespect, is simply information. It's a message about the emotional rhythm between you and another person. But the real insight is this: your peace doesn't depend on their tone, or their validation, or their ability to understand you. Your peace begins with your breath, your awareness, and your ability to return to yourself gently, even when others drift away. You are allowed to choose calm. You are allowed to choose clarity. And you are allowed to choose relationships that honor your inner steadiness. If today's message gave you something to think about, or even just a spark of strength, make sure to subscribe. Join our community and let's grow stronger together, one Stoic step at a time.